What's up, guys? Barrett Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, we're going to talk about Force War, because if you remember at the beginning of this month, they talked about, Force War, or actually, I think it was last month, honestly. I think it was part of the March update. They previewed, game updates, which ended up being, Void Campaign, which we just absolutely crushed. Still no additional battles in the Hollow, but, yeah, we crushed that part. The other thing they said they were going to be making were Force War improvements. Well, really, the only thing I really noticed as far as quote-unquote improvements to this is the fact that this no longer has a 1 minute cooldown. Like, you just get it done faster. It's not a big issue. It's easy to do. And that's about it. Like, everything else in here, I mean, I don't really notice anything else different unless I'm completely missing something. It just doesn't feel that way. And on top of that, Force Rival, again, felt like there's absolutely nothing different about this unless, again, I'm just completely missing something. They didn't redo the map that made two of these factions some of the worst ones to try to have. I mean, legitimately. It's the same ones at the bottom every single time you do this. Why? Because certain factions have more borders with enemies that are more vulnerable. Being in the middle sandwich, like, these two are the worst. And then even red, usually is bad. They're doing pretty good this time with their team strategy and everything, but it just feels really bad. Point system, yeah, that's still the same. Everything's kind of the same here. There's nothing really changed. The map was the biggest issue, but they did change one thing, and they've added a couple additional rewards in the rankings. So I really want to stay in the top 100 because that's going to get us the lucky treasure chest Dawn Splendor and the lucky treasure chest Golden Pocket Watch. Now, even if you're in the lower levels, you will start accumulating these, which is good. If you're in the top 100, I think you get the 660,000 point chest and this one combined. And remember, these are shards, so you can actually high roll and get multiple of these if you get really lucky. Now, if we come on over to the treasure train and we go to the arcane jewelry, this is where it's at. We've previously been able to get this Dawn Splendor as well from, if you take a look here, Interdimensional Arena, you can actually get them from here as well. So that's somewhere, actually, no, wait a minute, you can't get it from Interdimensional Arena. I thought that's where you got it from, but maybe not. So now we can finally acquire it, which is kind of cool. And this one here is going to be giving all damage dealt in Force War, which I guess is good for the boss portion. Eventually, people should be able to get it up to 25.3%, which is a lot of extra attack, but you're getting tons of attack and HP just fixed out here. And I just realized they added stories into the mix for all of these as well. So that's kind of interesting and cool, I guess. it's different, to say the least. Now, the other one that we get, this is the last one we had a question of how we acquired. Now we know, literally just giving HP and attack, not giving any type of bonuses or anything like that. So yeah, not too bad. So beyond that, I don't see any additional changes to Force War. There doesn't seem to be any balancing issues. Of course, a while back they fixed the lineups here. Previously, this boss had the assassin heroes and this boss had the ranger heroes, and both bosses were much easier. Now it's very difficult, and even some of these here, like the ranger boss here, just very difficult for us to try to clear out. It gets very annoying that you can't just crush it with the same team over and over. However, now we do have a full A- team, so I don't know if that's going to help at all. I know they hit us way too many times. I think that's the biggest issue we've been finding here, because now the boss just one-shots both of them and we've got nothing left in the tank. This one is so difficult. The assassin boss, I feel like we should be able to get 900 done. We're going to try to do that right here because, again, we do have a stronger hero now, so there's potential that we might be able to make something happen now. Still 2 more hits coming. He survived. He didn't quite have an active, though. I wonder if him having an active would be a difference maker. That could be interesting. I think we can clear this one out, get a few more points. That way we can guarantee our top 100 ranking, which I think is important. Sadly, she can't block and get shield because Drake is a thing in this assassin wave. I wonder if I should put Lord Fear Aspen in the front row. Yeah, he just doesn't quite get enough. And the problem here is that we are getting CC'd in the back row, not letting us get our attacks off. I wonder if I should like build a third melodic strings and chuck it onto the hyperspace under Isla Mach. See if you can live without it or without the defense, and then get like an attack off. That would be pretty interesting. Yeah, it's just we're not getting our attacks off, and it's just kind of wrecking us right here. So we might be able to pull a victory off, but again, I don't see any other quality of life changes. I was hoping for a little bit more of a revamp of this system. I do really, this is one of the game modes I do enjoy the most, trying to optimize as much as possible, but like, oh, wait. Oh, stupid. So how are we getting stunned here? That's what I want to see. So let's take a look at this battle here. What are these down the bottom? Whenever the elite boss has lost 25% of HP, there's an 80% chance to stun a random ally. Yep. And that's happening because our Doom Terminator Vulcan is hitting really hard. I think we need to make our Machman faster once again to try to make this work. Yeah, he just can't. Yeah, they both get stunned. Oh my god, that's so brutal. Absolutely brutal. Let's try this then. Let's go back to our other method where we had him faster. I think he just needs one node to make himself faster. And maybe we get lucky and like, honestly, Machman doesn't hit the boss. Granted, he's got that Omen Rift right above his head, so he is going to hit him here. I just don't know. I love trying to figure these out like a puzzle, though. They are very fun to do. Oh, wait. We didn't get stunned. Oh, that's something new. But then we're still going to get wrecked here, right? Although, wow, actually, Aspen kind of coming in clutch for us here. The sad part is we're not going to get an active, though. And then, yeah, we get obliterated. This definitely is possible. It's definitely possible. Let's try to do some skips. I want to just see if we can power our way through this. We are using Aspen's core, which is probably the best one here, I think. The Drake is annoying because that does start shredding through our heroes. I mean, maybe we somehow line this up and get a W. If not, it is what it is. But again, this is probably going to be the last video we even do of this at all. And yeah, feels bad. But hey, it is what it is. We're still ranking pretty good, which is kind of the important thing here. I want to try to stay as high ranked as possible so that we can get as high ranked rewards as possible. If we get in the top 50, that would be even better, just for additional stuff. We already have the frame, so that's not a big deal, but little disappointed. Let me know what you guys think. I really wish they would have just redone the entire map. This map sucks. It just really sucks. Like, totally, absolutely sucks. See you guys next time.